Your body keeps a metabolic memory, a physiological record of cellular damage and inefficient energy production. Over the next 10 days, you can begin to influence that metabolic memory by directly targeting your mitochondria. To do this, we will implement a structured 10-day protocol. This system coordinates traditional botanical knowledge with modern clinical science to activate the body's internal mechanisms for clearing cellular waste. We will build this protocol through 4 specific pillars: a strict nutritional baseline, a targeted herbal stack, varied physical movement, and environmental biohacking. You must consult a qualified healthcare provider before starting this protocol. This is especially critical if you are currently taking any cardiac or nervous system medications. True longevity requires a systemic overhaul of your daily inputs. By precisely changing how you nourish and challenge yourselves, you can trigger a shift from waste accumulation to active renewal. Step 1 is your daily nutritional baseline. You need to block out a strict intermittent fasting window on your calendar, maintaining a fast for exactly 16 hours each day. This timeline tracks the metabolic response. Around the 12-hour mark, the body ramps up a process called mitophagy. This is a cellular cleanup where the body identifies and clears out damaged mitochondria and protein waste. When you finally break your fast, you must focus exclusively on a Mediterranean-style diet that is packed with functional, anti-inflammatory whole foods. You should prioritize specific phytochemical targets. This includes allicin, found in garlic, and resveratrol, which is found in grapes and certain teas. While a standard Western diet promotes chronic inflammation, these nutrient-dense foods provide the chemical signals your cells need to maintain stable metabolic function. By controlling the timing and composition of your nutrition, you provide the necessary conditions for your body to move from energy storage into active regeneration. Step 2 adds a targeted herbal stack. You will schedule 2 specific interventions: curcumin to manage systemic inflammation, and an adaptogen like ashwagandha for stress modulation. Most curcumin supplements have poor bioavailability. This diagram shows why. The molecule often fails to cross the cell wall alone. To be absorbed, it must be formulated with a lipid carrier like phosphatidylcholine. It is important to remember that natural does not mean safe. Botanicals are powerful drugs that can cause dangerous interactions with prescribed medications. Clinical pharmacovigilance reports have highlighted these risks, including cases of liver injury and hepatitis associated with specific commercial ashwagandha products. To safely benefit from these plants, you must treat them with the same level of quality control and medical supervision as any pharmaceutical intervention. Step 3 is physical movement. Over these 10 days, you will alternate between high and low-intensity sessions to maximize metabolic adaptation without inducing chronic fatigue. On your odd-numbered days, perform high-intensity interval training. The goal is to push your cardiovascular system to its upper limits in short bursts. This intensity is required to improve muscle oxygenation and aerobic capacity, forcing your cells to become more efficient at producing energy. On even-numbered days, practice yoga. Clinical trials indicate that yoga is effective at lowering stress and improving back-related function and pain management. Alternating between high aerobic demand and active mindful recovery helps maintain metabolic flexibility while preventing the system from becoming overloaded with cortisol. The final pillar is environmental biohacking. This uses sensory inputs to influence the state of your nervous system. Research suggests that the brain updates its physiological state based on its environment. In one study, immersing seniors in an environment decorated like their youth actually improved markers in their blood chemistry. To apply this, schedule 15 minutes of sensory therapy daily. Use music or art tied specifically to your own youth to prompt a similar response. You must pair this nostalgic immersion with meditation. This consciously triggers the brain's relaxation pathways and helps regulate the stress response. These results indicate that our internal biology is sensitive to the signals we receive from the world around us. Curating your environment is a way of providing the nervous system with the inputs it needs to shift out of a state of chronic stress. Now, we assemble these pillars into a 10-day roadmap, mapping the precise sequence for fasting, supplements, exercise, and sensory therapy. Each day follows a specific flow: morning fasting, midday movement and nutrition, and an evening wind-down focused on herbal support and sensory relaxation. Take a screenshot of this completed roadmap. Prepare your environment tonight so you are ready to begin tomorrow morning. A plan has no value without execution. Maintaining strict consistency across these 4 pillars for 10 days is the essential first step in challenging long-standing metabolic patterns and beginning the shift towards cellular renewal.